Hi. How's everybody doing today? Oh, it's late. It's almost 8. I didn't make a video this morning. I was too busy. I was going to say, let me see the topic. Oh, it's from Kaur Satnam Music, okay? And it's, what does your boss think of you? Oh, this is true. This is going to be the fun one. Yes, I'm going to find out what your boss thinks of you. Okay, people? I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm going to find out your work ethic and stuff. I'm going to try to get into the mind of your boss, okay? I'm going to try to figure out what kind of boss this is, and then I'm going to be able to formulate an opinion, I guess. I'm going to see. It sounds fun either way. I've had only a few jobs, I want to say, and they're all very interesting jobs. Okay. Geez, no, sis, why? With a career reading? Man, some of y'all's bosses, what careers are y'all working? Okay. So, what does your boss think of you? I don't know. Okay. Pow. The nectar, option 1. I think you're sweet nectar. I don't know. And then option 2, we got the seed. Okay. I'm in a really good mood, so if I make a bad joke, I'm sorry. Okay. And then number 3, the sustainer. Okay. Wow. Number 3, this makes me think they definitely got some high hopes for you. Okay. So pick your option. I'll see you at the pile selection after I do the shuffles. Or I'll see you when you pick your whatever. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, my nose is running again. I hate when my nose runs, and it runs super easy. I don't know why. My God, when I drink alcohol, my nose runs. I can't stand that. I looked it up. It turns out it's this type of I don't know what you would even call that. An ailment, a disorder, an issue. I call it a fucking issue. All right. I drink like a beer, and my cheeks get all pink. All right. And my nose gets runny, and I start sneezing, and my feet get itchy, and my hands, not really my hands, but my feet will get a little itchy sometimes. Yuck. And that's almost every alcohol that does it. I looked into all sorts of it was like literally an allergic reaction to alcohol randomly. I looked up all the crap that's in alcohol. I went on a big mystery. I went on a big mystery search because I was like, why can't I enjoy any alcohol? Because it wasn't like I could always drink alcohol. Why is it bothering me nowadays? Hold on. So I went on a big, long adventure of figuring all sorts of things out about alcohol, and I started paying attention to which alcohols triggered me. And there was no answer. So I don't know. I don't know. It ended up being some weird thing from Asia, and I'm like, really? Well, I'm not in Asia, so what the fuck's wrong with me? I don't know. So I'm not even allowed to drink, so I don't really care anymore. But it was like every alcohol seemed to do it. So it's like, if I drank like on New Year's or something, oh God, I'd have literally tissues and I'd have to sneeze. Okay? It's like I would just all of a sudden have it's like someone with actual like dust allergies getting irritated, but with like little pink cheeks. Okay, and it's like, get this pink cheeks out of here. Okay, oh, little pink cheeks don't need blush. Ooh, the pucker up buttercup card. Wait, what's the topic though? Am I supposed to be happy about seeing pucker up buttercup? My goodness, it's hot. Holy smokes. Holy What does your boss think of you? Oh no, that does not apply here, people. I don't know if it does or doesn't, and I don't care. Okay, I haven't shuffled that deck yet, so I'm gonna ignore butter. I just get excited because, I tell you, I like to talk about lovey-dovey things. They're fun. I have a feeling it's one of those things where it's like if I actually went and tried to be lovey-dovey with someone, they would I'd only like it for 10 minutes or something. Who knows? Okay. Am I really lovey-dovey? I want to say yes, because man, where's that cat? I ended up randomly adopting that cat. Not literally, but he's been here and he was outside all night. I didn't know. He took a nap out front of my door. I thought I had heard him and I looked out my window, but it was so dark and I didn't see nothing. And he didn't make himself louder and he didn't make himself known. So he ended up sleeping outside, the poor thing. I don't know. Maybe he always sleeps outside. I don't know. I don't know that cat's life. But every day he spends more and more time with me. Oh, but today, my God, today I had to walk to the Walmart. I had to go get a fan. I was like, I cannot sit in this house with no circulation. There's no ceiling fans or anything here. There's a, what is it, an air circulator? That thing doesn't do a thing. All right. Filter's clean, vents clean, everything's clean, and it does nothing. It just makes noise. Like I said, it just makes noise. I don't even know. So I had to go get a real fan. Now, literally, I walked home with the fan. Okay, I said I wouldn't do it, but I did it. It was too hot. It was one of those like the little pillar ones, oscillatings or whatever. I don't know what the hell they're called, but it was like this tall. So I had to like walk down the street like this with it, but it didn't matter. It's the walk's probably maybe I'd say about 30 minutes. Yeah, it's a good 30 to 35 minutes. I took it slow, so maybe 40. That's because it's like, come on, that box was so oddly. It was light though, thank goodness. It was 2.5 kilos. That's what the box said. 2.5 kilos. And I was like, so I think that's about 5 pounds. Yeah, I'm like, I can handle 5 pounds all the way home. So I did it. And I broke. But it's a really good fan, and it was like it was on sale. It was a terrible story. I'm not gonna lie. It was turning out terrible. I got time? Yeah, I got time. So I walk there. It's hot. I leave at noon. I wasn't trying to leave at noon. I literally tried to leave at 9 a.m., but I got caught up talking and eating breakfast with my daughter. Oh. And then that's when I realized we were too hot. So I took my ass to the store. And by the time I got out the door, it was noon. And then I get to the Walmart and I can't find the fans. I walk around for literally like a half hour. One, there was air conditioning and it felt amazing. And two, okay, I had no idea where they were. And I'm looking, and then I walked around for about 15 minutes looking for a person to ask where the fans were. And then I finally found the fans. And when I found them, there was only one fan left, and someone was holding it in their hand. And I'm like, is this really happening to me right now? And I was like, a movie. And I'm like waiting from the side. I don't want him to know I want it because then it might make him take it. I'm like waiting on the side. I'm looking at other fans, And he ends up taking it. And I'm like, damn it. So then I like get all sad because I'm like, this whole walk was in vain. And I started like thinking, I'm gonna go to Canadian Tire. I'm like plotting my way there because it's like not hard. I just gotta like cross over and walk more, but not really too much. I was like, I could do that, but they're more expensive. I don't really like Canadian Tire. They're too pricey. Right? But yeah. So I'm leaving. I'm like kicking rocks basically, and then I see a pallet of all these big ones, and I'm like, oh my God, these are better than that other one. That other one was like like an industrial fan. It was all metal, and it only like went up and down. It had no motor. It was metal. It was ugly. It wasn't like a real fan. It was like it was like a work fan for a garage. So it's like he didn't want it, poor guy. He paid like $20 for it, and that's what I'm saying. I was like, oh God. But then I found the palette of awesomeness, okay? And I grabbed one and I felt like a winner, right? And when I went outside and it was like 1 o'clock or 1:15, I was like, I'm not really winning anymore, but I brought water. I ended up getting a tan. I have a feeling I'm gonna have a watch tan. Oh, no, I'm gonna have a watch tan. Like a nerd. A nerdy watch tan. I haven't had one of those since I was a kid. Okay. It's funny. Curious. Okay. Oh, let's get an animal card. I'm gonna give it. The heat has kicked on. Okay. There's a heat lamp in here. Okay. Ooh, Panther. With career, I think it's good. With like your job, I feel like that's a good energy to have. And that's like all y'all. Okay, so let me fix my legs. Hold on. Oh, goodness, I'm sweat. Okay. What does your boss think of you? Okay. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. Maybe a tarot. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, shocking. Shock value. There's some shock value to that card. I don't like this so far. I'm gonna end up not reading it. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Okay, so this is a request from Cower Satnam Music, and it's what does your boss think of you? Okay. Okay, and next is Sarah Javin. Javin. Why does Javin actually pop out of my mouth every time I say your name, Sarah? So Sarah, we're just gonna call you Sarah. See, I got two Sarahs. I got two Sarahs on my list multiple times, so that's why I say Sarah Java, but I mess it up every time. Mouth says no. Anyways, sorry. So it says future meeting with your person. Okay. So we're gonna, like the next time you see them, or like, the next slash first time you see them, something like that. Okay. So this is what does your boss think of you? And for option one, we have the nectar. Okay. And then for option two, we have the seed. And then option three, the sustainer. Okay. So go ahead and make your choice. And I'll see you at your pick. Okay. 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 Oh my goodness. Okay. Option one, the nectar. Okay. So it's what does your boss think of you? I want to say that something about, okay, listen. I randomly saw, what was it, the Kiss Kiss or Hubba Hubba or something? Pucker Up Buttercup. I saw Pucker Up Buttercup. I think your boss has the hots for you, regardless. I mean, it's like something, there's something they want to touch, okay? Okay. So I want to just get that out the way because that literally is actually something. Because then we have fertility and sensuality. So it's like, and there was beauty. Where did beauty go? Interesting. The beauty card's gone. Did it fall? I thought it said beauty. Either way, I'm gonna have to rewind that one. I remember this being a beauty card. But either way, fertility. So it's like I want to say you got a lot of great ideas for sure. So that's just getting that out the way because this nectar card is like, come on, it's totally crushing. All right. So yeah, like at the very least, your boss has got like a crush on you, not like necessarily like the hots. Okay. But maybe I'm so hot right now. I'm sorry. So no two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. So I want to say you and your boss, I want to say, have some differences. You're definitely different looking, literally like physically. Like maybe you're even different races, different obviously maybe different genders, things like this. Maybe one of y'all's tall, one of y'all's short. Basically, there's a one's bigger, one's smaller. There's a difference between y'all. Why that matters, I don't know. But what does your boss think? I guess they think about the whatever the difference is. So like if they're bigger than you, I think they think about how small you are. So I'm thinking you're small or your boss is small. Someone is small here because we have even the Thumbelina card. Okay. So if they're crushing on you, the Nectar card, it's making me think they're like a okay, if we don't know who's who yet. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So I feel like they want to keep you safe for some reason. What does your boss think this of you though? I'm trying to figure out what they think about when you work. This is what's on your boss's mind. I don't know why. We have gnosis. So your boss might be psychic. Okay, my God, I am so hot. Okay. A time to give rather than take. It makes you think of time off or something like that, or wanting to give you time off. So with spirituality, it's time to connect with what you believe and change. Falling leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. Maybe started working there in the season, like when the seasons were changing. Like I literally think of fall. Anyways, and yeah, you and your loved ones are safe. Oh, and success. So I want to say that makes me think that they really really like you working. Regardless of what I was saying about the way you look, that's not really affecting your work. That's probably why it's coming up. You might okay. That's why I think you're resonating more so. We're just gonna pick a side here, people. And the side I'm picking to go the most with is the little person. You're the little tiny person. So if you're a tiny little person, male or female, this is for you. You're the Thumbelina in this situation. Okay, you're the little princess, male or female. But either way, your boss definitely, I want to say, likes you. You're someone that they would date. There we go. You definitely are. I want to say, they see that type of something with you. They think you're cute. They think you're sweet, innocent, things like this. This card's very innocent, But I want to say fertile. That makes me think of having babies. So that's why I said they would. But it's not like main focus. Not at all. It's like not even something they necessarily think about. It's just you must look good. You must be someone that you must be sexy. I don't have any cards that say you're sexy, other than you're probably sexy. This flower card, people want to touch that flower. But anyways, so they're like, but aside all that, they're very professional, and they have gnosis, so it's like they got some wisdom to them. And I feel like that makes me think of like someone who's just like a really good businessman, naturally, maybe if they're, you know what I mean. But basically, they see you as someone that works really, really well, and they would never fire you. I want to say like they like that's what I'm saying. Like they're someone that would help you. Like they see it as your work is good, so it's like your job's never really in question. It's like the best way to put that. Okay, love is never in vain, and it's not because of the way you look or anything. It's because of your work ethic, because your success card here, because this is you, success, and it's like a really extremely hard worker. So it's like they see you as a success to whatever you do. Like, I mean, like what I mean, whatever position, whatever job it is you're doing, it's successful. So it's like they would, what I mean, they like you there at your company, at your business, at your job, at your job. There you go. When you finally see this whole time space thing, when you finally see what this whole time space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so, 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 so happy you loved as much as you did. Dottingly, the universe. So this is cold as ice, I want to say. So I feel like, yeah, your boss with the Cancer card, your boss definitely loves you. I want to say loves you like a family member, for sure. They consider you a loved one. Okay? Spirituality, they might be into spirituality. They might not be. Someone's younger. I'm not sure. Maybe the tiny person. I'm not sure. Maybe it's you. They're like, or if they're younger, I don't know. That's just their, I don't know, who is it that's younger? I want to say it's them. How would they be your boss if they're younger? Things happen, man. Things happen. My mom had a lot of bosses that were younger than her. Okay. So yeah, if that's, you know what I mean? Like, but still, switch the roles. There's definitely some type of age difference. Widower. Something about your divorces or your past relationships and your exes. Like maybe they know about maybe you discuss these things with them, you know. I have no idea what kind of job you guys do. Like, this is not even telling me the job. With the Panther card here, I have no idea what work you're into. And the mouse card, it's like, shh, I don't know what you do. And Gnosis was like the first card I got. So it's like, who the hell knows what you're doing, all right? I don't know what job you got. Literally, I have like no clues. Maybe you're a gardener? We literally got, the only thing I got here is some flowers and some four-leaf clovers. So it's like, you might just have, you know, this might be a gardener. Right? Yeah, something with yeah, a companion that you have or had or whatever. You had to, yeah, maybe they were younger than you. They were like, you had to dump someone younger than you, something like this. You had to dump someone that was immature, that's for damn sure. And I feel like they're saying that yeah, that's what it is. If your boss is older than you, they're older and more mature than whoever you were dating, regardless of their age. And yeah, it's like I feel like your boss wants to date you. Like this light is blue. They I feel like they won't never tell you that they're in love with you too. Like they might be in love with you. Happy you loved. So, okay, that's what it is. I feel like they love you, but they know that they cannot be with you for XYZ reasons. It could be age, it could be just the job itself, it could be they're unavailable. It could be with the widow card, someone's like unavailable, like dating wise. Like who the hell knows right now? But it's blue and it's hella blue. It's extreme blue. Okay, with this Cancer card too. Okay, blue, 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 blue. No, they're not even making a move. But it's kind of like where they're happy though that they fell in love with you. Like, you know, they really like you. Yeah, but you know what I mean, but they're not sitting there drooling over you necessarily, but they basically fell in love with you and they don't want to, but they don't want that to like affect anything because they know that they can't have you and they know that they're not even going to try. This person, I said, this person's like an older, more mature person. Like they're just not even going to bother with it. They're going to just literally, they can separate the two. So they have, but for some reason that's what's coming out though. I feel like we need to discuss the fact that he's got, you know, your relationships and stuff is coming up here, okay? And why would that be coming up unless you talk to this person? Kindness. Okay, so we have the kindness card. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. Yes, they see you as a very kind person. I want to say in the work field, okay? They definitely see you as a companion, like a loyal, I want to say employee. 10 of Cups situation, but like for the work. And Ace of Cups with the, what was I saying about your ideas? Okay. Some type of ideas that you offer and they like them. They like your ideas. Whenever you offer any ideas, I want to say they love them. They love your ideas and they love the effort that you give. They love having you work there. Literally love it. Okay. That's why I said this person loves you on all aspects. And out there they do secretly. I'm telling you, they have they're in love with you. Okay, but they would never want you to know that because, like I said, there's a reason why. I don't know. Yeah, we have the Stars card, 6 of Cups. As I'm saying, I feel like they've wished for an employee like you. With the House card next to the House card, it's like I feel like they've had to hire and fire. And the Widower card, oh yeah, hire and fire. And they haven't been able to really find anyone that can really hold down the position. Okay? And then the Sunflower, assertiveness, rise up, stand stronger and true. All right. So yeah, I want to say, yeah, that's what about your ideas maybe. And just the way you are, I want to say you have integrity. I want to say whatever job it is you're doing, well, I don't care if you're flipping burgers or you're sitting there at being a secretary at a lawyer's office or I don't care what you're doing. They're like you have integrity in you as a person. Okay? And they like that assertiveness. Okay? Perseverance, as I'm saying, you're definitely very hardworking, dedicated. Okay? The motivation to keep going despite the odds. Yeah, these are like direct compliments from I want to say your boss. Okay? The Sea Serpent. Interesting with Gnosis. The Sea Serpent card. I want to say they definitely keep an eye on you. If there's a security camera system there, man, they be watching you on that motherfucking camera. Okay, know that. So, ladies, if you're doing anything where you have to bend over and pick things up, know someone's gonna maybe be looking. Okay, so maybe bend over a little more courteous or something. Know that. Okay, and men, my goodness, men. I don't know. If a woman's sitting there looking at you on a camera, that's hella predatorial, but maybe you like that sort of thing. If they're watching you do, I'm picturing someone lifting a box right now, and they're like looking at them like, okay, and they're like, okay, so yeah, I'm telling you, maybe this boss is like interested. All right, with this Gnosis card, oh my, but it's like, no, they know it's not happening. All right, so I sent the nectar. I feel like maybe you're too young. That's what I'm saying. They might be older than you. I feel like they're the older one. All right, Two of Wands. This makes me laugh. It's like basically not making a decision, but it's a card of making decisions. It's like I want to say it. Yeah, they definitely are really really happy that they picked you for your job because I feel like if you left, however you left this job, they loved that you worked there. They loved everything you did while you were there. It came full circle, basically. You at this job came full circle. You at this job make it helps make it go full circle. They're like I feel like your looks somehow play into the success of this somehow. So it's kind of making them like they're happy that you were younger, like I want to say good looking, and I want to say you were very fit for the job, regardless of what job it was. And they're like, your look definitely helps too. And they're like, and they're like, but they love you, you know? And something about crying, they miss you. I want to say if this is a job you used to have, they miss you. Or if like this is a job you left from, because we have the spirituality card, the African violets, and says time to connect with what you believe. So this is, you know what I mean, and change. You might want to quit, or you might be resigning, or you might have resigned, or this might be something from the past. Okay. What job? I wouldn't be able to tell you. Not sure. Maybe something you worked at night, I want to say, a night job, because there's no moon here. Somewhere that would have had cameras. I was thinking boxes, so maybe a warehouse. I'm thinking warehouses now. Now I'm thinking like an IKEA. So maybe a furniture store, like the actual floor room. You know, maybe you were good with sales. Maybe you were a sales somewhere that you worked sales. Something like this. Yeah, and with the looks, with having the looks even come up, maybe a job where you received tips, any type of tip format, things like this, because people definitely not only looking hospitality too, your treatment to other people, how well you treat other people. That's what it is. You have gnosis, so I feel like you just were naturally good at whatever position you were doing, and I mean, just it was just naturally good for you, and they appreciated it. Okay. Yes, Ten of Swords. You may have quit this job, or you may want to quit this job, and you may not like this job, but then know that they love you, and they love you at the company, and they care about you, and I feel like they would wish you well. They would wish you success, because I feel like whatever job it is, it's likely hard work. Okay, so it's like if you were to find something that isn't so hard, it's like they would see that as you. That's what I mean. I feel like they would respect that because of the assertiveness card, like, you know what I mean? And this part here with the Two of Wands, I would say it's like this is someone who doesn't make the decision, and it's like, but I feel like you're someone that does make a decision. So they would like that, you know what I mean? They like that. I don't know. They would respect you. That's all. They respect you. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that was good. Okay. Bye. Okay. All right. Hello. Option two. We have the seed. Okay. So this is for what does your boss think of you? So I instantly think that this might be a new job that you have. And I want to say something about your ideas, and I want to say there something about going far, like it goes far. Like I don't know, you do small things and it matters a lot. Like it like I don't know, it's a little effort and it makes all the difference, something like that. All right. So what does your boss think about you? I want to say that you could be sassy. You got some sassiness to you. I want to say, you know, what I mean, I want to say that they want you to change that. Okay, it says falling leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. So, okay, you might not actually be sassy. So to generalize that, like you might, there's something that you're doing that they want you to stop, and they're saying we're not going to fire you over it, but they might sit you down and talk to you about something. Okay. Maybe you fell asleep at work and they caught you because this person's sleeping, literally. Because I'm trying to see what could be spirituality. Maybe you're sitting around watching TV or YouTube or something like this, or yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're doing some type of meditation, like you're listening to music. You know what I mean? You're doing some type of personal time stuff because spirituality is personal time. So you're doing so, God, man, your boss is one of those. Oh my God, did I really just pull out the personal time, tone? Okay, yeah. So it's like you gotta, yeah, they're gonna maybe sit you down about something, and it's gonna, I'm just gonna make you mad, but you're not gonna, I feel like you're not gonna say anything. Okay, time to breathe out. Yes, exactly. They're gonna be like, do it on your own time. They're like that type of boss, or this is for your personal time. All right. Healing. Candle flame burn this hour. Bring to me your healing power. That's making me think maybe you're really sleepy, maybe you're staying up late or something like this. With Gnosis here, I feel like this is you. I don't feel like this is your boss. Your boss seems like, ugh, such a, mm, I don't know. Okay. I'm definitely, the vibe I'm feeling from your boss so far is that they're annoying. Okay. There, to say the least, because I just have no idea. It could just be their energy at first, right? You needn't worry. That's what I'm saying. This person's making me think of, oh my God, who was that? I can't put my finger on it. Okay, but you needn't worry. Oh, I remember who this was. Yeah. And it says, there's no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. Big sillies, the universe. Okay. So yeah, this is making me think of someone who, like, I want to say snaps at you, and you're probably like, what the hell is wrong with that person? They were so nice to me yesterday, and now today they're just like ripping my head off, and then they apologize for it, and you're like, what the hell? It's one of those scenes, like they're gonna sit you down and they're gonna stress you out. Literally, they're gonna sit you down and they're gonna stress you out and make you want to squirm, and then they're gonna be like, but don't worry, everything's fine, don't worry about it, okay? Like it's one of those types of things, like if you don't do this and this is for your person, and then if you get kicked out and if you get fired, then what are you gonna do? But don't worry, we're not firing you. That's what I'm saying. I think you did something and it caused a ripple effect, okay? And it did. I don't know. Your boss has got their eye on you. That's what I want to say. I want to say maybe your boss has got some jealousy issues. Not sure why. Fertility, you might be very fun. I want to say flirtatious, naturally flirtatious. Why? I don't know. Naturally flirtatious. You're fun. You're naturally flirtatious. You probably got very pretty eyes. Okay. Your boss might actually have, like, I want to say green eyes, or like a color of green, like, you know what I mean, got some green going on in them. And it's you bring light to this world. Yeah, so it's like they like your eyes. That makes me think of blue eyes. That, you know what I mean? Like you have really light eyes. Like you got bright blue eyes or something like this. Like this card even, like some type of really like crystally blue. I want to say like crystal. Okay. Yes. And I want to say they like, I don't know, they like your eyes. Okay, this is making me think of a bully boss that has a crush on you. Damn, really? Oh, yeah, I feel like, yeah, that night, yeah, oh my. We got the clover that looks like the coffin. Okay, look at them. They look like the same freaking card. Right. This is literally making me think of that boss from that show. I watched that show on Netflix. It's like where they're working at a Walmart. It's got that Spanish girl, that Hispanic girl. I don't remember her name. Mm. She was on Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. But anyways, it's got that girl. And she's like the manager or something like this at her job, and she's really great at her job. She's like phenomenal, like an all-star job. But there's this other lady that works there who's like I want to say she's higher up or something, and she's like a security lady, but oh man, she's one hell of an annoyance, you know what I mean? But she's got the hots for the one guy that works at the store, and oh man, she's in love with that boy. Okay, so it's like it's something like that where it's like she kind of maybe she doesn't really bully him. She's not really a bully. She's just that type of personality. This boss might actually be a literal bully. I'm not sure. I don't really feel it. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know their energy. But they definitely got that type of barkiness to you. Like, oh my God. And they got a crush on you. Secret crush on you, I want to say. Falseness, yes. If they haven't told you, they've been hiding it. But especially with this coffin card, man, I feel like they'll take that to their grave. Time to breathe out. Like, oh man, yeah, that makes me think that you make their heart. Oh yeah, this person's got the hots for you. All right, the book. Talking about stories. You don't talk to this boss. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. I feel like something about, I want to say, being already settled. Like you're a closed book to them. That's why there's falseness, I guess. Or they're a closed book to you. Someone's a closed book to someone because basically they already have Ten of Cups. All right. So that could be you. Like you could be married. You could be someone who's unavailable. So this is why this person doesn't talk about their crush. But maybe that's why there's jealousy, and also maybe that's why they bully you because they even even that sounds so mean, but they might naturally bully you because you're unavailable, and just it's literally it. And they like you, and that's not nice. Trust. The robin trusts her wings, not the branch she sits on. So yeah, this is, I want to say that healing and trust. I want to say, yeah, no, this person, what do they think about you though at work? I don't know. I guess they trust you. They definitely trust you. They see you as a seed. So seeds, they have potential. They grow into great things. But you're basically, that's why I said maybe you're new at this company. Could be a time frame too. This could be back from when you were new at the company. I don't know. But we need to say it. So grounding. This The beginning is where you need to be. Because I'm saying this is in the beginning. All right. Yeah. Closed book. I feel like they don't, that's not the scene anymore. Maybe you've been working there. Maybe you don't work there no more. Healing. I don't know. Maybe they're not nasty to you no more. Something. They're not doing this no more. Maybe they weren't feeling well. Maybe that's why they were being so strange to you. Maybe they weren't even that nasty to you. But I mean, I feel like with the cat card, I feel like that makes cattiness. And Panther, it's like that makes cattiness. And then with the mouse card, it's like cat and mouse. Literally, cat and mouse. Okay. So they might have tried to play cat and mouse with you, I want to say. I'm not sure why. And then because after that, we have the lion and the tiger and the phoenix. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if it hasn't happened, you might have some type of explosion at work where they try to play cat and mouse with you too much. And yeah, when next to the change card and dragonfly, yeah, no, and you might literally turn into the lion on them. You might be the mouse, and you're like, no, fuck that. I'm a lion, I'm a tiger, I'm a phoenix, and you like literally transform the situation. I don't know, you go nuclear on this person, I want to say. So breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellence, mental health, and letting go of bad vices. Letting go of vices, excuse me. Maybe you did go nuclear on them, and or they went nuclear on you, and they're like, don't worry, I'm not firing you. Trust. As I said, there's a lot of like ups and downs going on here. Man, stressful. This person likes to make you squirm, and I feel like that's just a terrible thing to do to somebody. Like squirm in a mean way. Like they like to see you get upset. That's what it is. It might be sex style. This person is like a over domineering, and they want to. I want to say they want to make you squirm. Like a worm, and it makes them. It makes them. It turns them on. So yeah, self-acceptance, excellence, mental health, and letting go of vices. So I'm not sure. Something about being worried about getting let go. So I maybe if you do blow up on this person, they might actually fire you. Sitting around saying, "Don't worry, you don't need to worry, you don't need to worry." They might actually fire you. One enchanted evening, I feel like one magical night. We got the stars over here. Six of Cups, that's making me think of someone from the past. So there might be someone from the past that works with you, like a friend of yours that you've known for a while, and you work with them like a work buddy. Maybe you don't work at the same time though, but that night maybe you do. Something changes up your work schedules, and you work the same shift or something. But we have one enchanted evening, the perfect night. So you might work night shifts, I want to say, because also it's decimating moon. you know? You might work night shifts. And yeah, we got the sleep card here. You might be sleepy because of it. And but you might still pull it all off. You might like, you know what I mean? That makes me think of when I was working at this pizzeria, man. I would be up till 5 a.m. working at that pizzeria. I'd go home and go to sleep, wake up at 10 and go to school. Not even at 10, I'd probably be up at like 8 because I had to take the bus for like an hour and a half, the city bus to get out there. I was in college and I had to go to college too. So I would have to literally wake up at like 7 in the morning and then get on the bus by 8, get there by 10, go to my classes. Get, I'd be done by 2 and I'd get on the bus. Thank God there was a Wendy's, all right? I fucking love Wendy's. They got really tasty chicken nuggets, okay? It's like that's really the only thing I eat there. And a junior bacon cheeseburger. I don't really venture out more than that, but man, do they got crazy sandwiches, okay? If you're someone that likes bacon sandwiches, I would say try Wendy's because Wendy's is actually it's yeah, they actually got some really tasty burger. I'm very picky about my burgers. My favorite burgers are Five Guys. Five Guys burger. Okay, I fucking love a Five Guys burger. Holy shit. Okay, I'm hungry. Sorry, dinner time. I need to eat. But yeah, as I said, I don't know, something about food with your job. Maybe you have a lunch break. Then I mean, you go on lunch break with this with someone, with your friend at work, things like this. Someone that you eat lunch with, maybe. Not sure, but I feel like that's fun for you, and I feel like maybe that's what starts it all. You have fun with someone at work, maybe someone new that they hired, and it makes this boss go jealous again, and they start going cat and mouse on you again. That's what I'm saying. This boss has got some jealousy issues, and they bully you over it, and it's not very nice. And okay, safe and happy travels, protection from harm while journeying. Yeah, they're not gonna hurt you though. They're not mean like that. They're not, but they're mentally abusive. They're not physically abusive, but they're definitely mentally abusive. This boss. Yeah, I would definitely know that so that they can't abuse you. Put them in their place. Right? So, bear card. Yeah, I feel like you're a bear, and they just kind of like, yeah, and they just try to, I want to say, bully a bear, and you're a bear. You know that you could just You know what I mean? I love the bears. Yeah, you know that you're fine. And that's also about safe, happies, and travels and stuff. So it's like, and with the sun card, I feel like with your ego too. Like, I feel like you have a very nice ego. With the sun and the star, it's like that's a very nice balanced ego, I feel like. So you don't ever feel the need to even play the cat and mouse. I feel like you just let them do their thing and you let them play their game. And whatever nastiness they do, it must not be that bad. We do got the Panther over there, so it can be. With the Ten of Swords, oh my gosh, and healing afterwards. So it's like you might need to heal after things that this person might say to you sometimes. But I want to say they're at the end of the day, they trust you. So they might be fake as fuck, but they trust you. Okay? So, but know that they're fake as fuck. Ooh, the dragon. I feel like, yeah, this is you in your work ethic too. So it's like at the end of the day, they definitely like you working there. You're perfect for the job. I want to say, Bear, like if you work a heavy lifting type job, like I mean, like they're saying that you're good for your job. Okay. If you're also someone who's really quiet or like a deep thinker, you're good for, you know what I mean? Something like this. The dragon. I don't know. Fire in your belly. Yeah, that definitely puts the panther to, I say it tells the panther to go home. A dragon? As I'm saying, you're a dragon at the end of the day. I feel like, and this boss knows that. Maybe you've let them know. With the Ten of Swords, you might have just been like, ching, 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 ching. You might have like threw 10 daggers at your boss one day and sassed them real clean so that they couldn't do anything. They couldn't, what could they do? You said exactly what you said, but you didn't say it. You didn't cross any boundaries. You didn't cross any lines. And it might have literally made this boss say, holy shit, what am I working with here? And it's because I think they recognize you got dragon energy. So as I said, they're like, eventually this person's gonna quit. They think that you're too good for this job. They're like, this person's too good for this job. So if anything, if this person ever bothers you, it's because I feel like subconsciously, if they ever like, if you left a job because of a boss like this, know that on the positive side, okay, is that they were subconsciously doing this to you because you definitely needed to get out of that job. I want to say it was a good job. It kept you stable. I don't know why we're pink tonight again, but it kept you stable. But something in your life is changing. With the clover card here, a lucky change, a good lucky change, healing, one that's good for you. And I want to say your book's been closed, and you don't necessarily have a Ten of Pentacles situation in there. You might have been like by yourself or something, who knows? But like you're ready to open your book up again. Be safe and happy travels. As I'm saying, you might want to quit this job, leave this job. You might get fired from this job. And this might be the person that pushes you to do it. And it's because they're literally, I want to say they're an oppressor in your life. This is literally someone that's an oppressor. They're a karmic. I would never date them, even if they're good looking and I told you that they liked you. Or if you ever thought about it, maybe, and I'm telling you that I would never date this person. Trust me, they're built to be an oppressor for people. Okay, and you need to be, I mean, they push you out of that career because you're too good for it, and they're doing it naturally because it's to get you out of it, and it's when it's time. So it's one of those destiny things. Okay, basically, they're helping you in their own way by being nasty or being pushy or getting you, making you leave. It's just that, I mean, it's like they say to thank your oppressors because they're what gets you to change and make those changes that you're supposed to be moving towards. Because sometimes we get stagnant, sometimes we go to sleep. Okay. And people need to wake us up. And if you're the bear and you're all hanging out, you're chilling, you're like a Pooh Bear. Okay. Someone's got to trigger the dragon in you to get you where you need to be in life because I feel like you belong somewhere better. Wherever it is you're working, you belong somewhere better. And I feel like with Gnosis, I feel like you know this. And I feel like you could definitely look into that and find a job that I want to say fulfills you more personally. Okay. So that's my, yeah, because we got Ten of Swords over here. It's like this situation might be like a Ten of Swords. All right. But yeah, one magical night, this might happen for you. I want to say you might quit and you might do a dramatic quit, but I don't know. But either way, your boss definitely sees you as something worth keeping. They would never want to fire you. They're fake as fuck, but not about your work performance. If they ever give you compliments, they definitely mean it. If they've ever given you insults, I want to say they've meant it too. This person is definitely a straight shooter. And so they say like they mean it, and I mean, and they mean it, but they secretly really like you, and they definitely, I want to say, play some type of weird cat and mouse game with you, and it's like it's a little, it's not very mentally healthy in my opinion. So I would personally would stay away from that. Okay, and they're definitely because like I said, they're an oppressor type boss. They're meant to, I want to say, like work you, like whip, work you like a racehorse type thing, get you into your dragon energy. And sometimes it comes with bosses, family members, uh, relationships, friends, even, all sorts of people come in that form. They're there to, I want to say, light the fire in your dragon because they can see that they know you're a dragon and that's part of they're part of your life path, basically. This is someone you were meant to know, but they're not someone you're meant to be with. Okay. It's one of those contracts that isn't, it's confusing. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed. Okay. Bye. Now, option three, the sustainer. Okay. So this is what does your boss think about you? I want to say they feel extremely lucky to have found you. Okay, I don't know when you started working there, how you've working there. We got the sustainer. This is making me think of like a 10-year, like you might have been working wherever the hell you've been working for a long time. Okay, like 10 years. Like you done put in time. 10, I'm thinking 16 years, even maybe a 16-year long work career so far. And whatever, I don't know what it is, but I want to say it's been abundant for you, fertility. Like it's been working out great for you. That's why you're working there. Yeah, like here we go, gnosis. Like everything's spinning, keeps the wheels rolling, keeps the bills paid, you know. It's one of those jobs where you found it and you treasured it. I want to say you were like, this is a great job and I'm going to hold it down. All right, balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So yeah, they see you as a sustainer. They see you as someone that can hold it down. Like you are definitely like grade A material. If you this makes me think you got hired for like a boss position yourself, and we're looking into what your superior thinks of you. You know what I mean? What your boss even thinks of you, and you're like even a boss of other people. I want to say you got the Panther energy, and I mean like you got there, you earned it. You had to claw your way there, if that's the case. And I feel like, and they see that you know what I mean? They see that. And I want to say you're into spirituality. Obviously, you're watching a tarot reading right now. So and they're seeing your spirituality. Maybe they didn't know you had a spiritual side, and they recently saw it, and they always thought you were maybe that person at work that's very spiritual. Spirituality and practicality next to the sustainer card, like basically a Pisces that can hold it in, hold it down. Like they're not so crazy. They can balance themselves. You know what I mean? Like a really balanced Pisces. They see you like that. So they might have learned you just recently had spirituality to you, and they're like, wow, I had no idea. I thought they were all practicality. Or they thought you were very spiritual and they saw you go ahead and be practical. This is over a course of time, mind you. They saw you, they saw that you're no, you're practical. You're fit. You know what I mean? Like they definitely didn't know what to think of you when you first, I want to say you were young. You entered young and they couldn't really read you properly. They didn't know what you would turn out to be, I feel like. And that's like almost like, yeah, with the boger, that's like they took a chance on you. They had hired you, they took a chance, all right? Look at the bigger picture. So it's like, yeah, it's almost like they could see the bigger picture in you. Like they saw the potential in you. Like literally. Okay, and then we have spirituality twice. So it's like I feel like you've always led with spirituality. So you might have always been like a natural little like hippie. I say that like you might be someone who just is not like literally a hippie talking peace and love, but you might be like, real deep and thoughtful. You might smoke a lot of weed, you know what I mean? It might be a little like, you know what I mean? Like that type of person. And those types of people are usually maybe you wear tie-dye, you know what I mean? Something made them think you were spiritual if you were spiritual, because we had spirituality twice. So the majority of you, they definitely like, oh, maybe you wear like spiritual knickknacks and items and things like this, necklaces, you know. They definitely know that you connect with a belief, you know what I mean? And I feel like they might have thought you were all that, but then they realized you were practical too. You know what I mean? They saw the bigger picture. Oh, and bring love into the situation. Interesting. Okay. It's blue and now it's purple, so that makes me think. Okay, it's blue. And then we got a little bit of pink happening. Okay. And then all of a sudden bring love in the situation. Now it's purple. So it's like, I think that they ended up developing, I want to say, love and crush for you over time. I would say a crush, literally. But because this is a sustainer and it's purple and blue. So I think you remained blue, but they stayed purple. And I feel like they like being around you. They won't tell you that they like you, but gosh, they enjoy liking you. They wish they could bring love into the situation. They wish they could tell you, and they wish they could date you. So, what does your boss think about you? They wish you were single and ready to mingle, and they could date you, or they wish they were single and ready to mingle and could date you. And if they're not, I feel like, geez, man, this boss definitely wants to date you. Gnosis, and with look at the bigger picture. I told you, I feel like they might have hired you because they thought you were good looking or something like this. Like they hired you because they saw potential with you. You know. But I feel like you had your back turned to them. You don't like them like that. There's a reason for it. They're not nice to you. They, something about them. It's a deal breaker, I want to say. If you don't know this, I want to say then maybe not for all of you, but for a majority of you. Oh, beauty. There's the beauty card. I'm going to have to rewind. I had to been, they look the same. And for some reason, I randomly saw this card as the beauty card, the fertility. And I thought I lost the beauty card. No, the beauty card was here all along. So, goodness, I'm so hot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe something with your beauty. You don't really wear a lot of makeup. They definitely like that. If you're just like it's making me think you might even be a man. But more so that maybe more men pick this pile. But either way, like there's a natural beauty to you. You don't wear makeup and things like this. And gnosis, yeah, with your spirituality, you might be like, you know what I mean, into spiritual things. It's just making me think of like holding you. Like they just want to hold you. Oh, I think that's sweet. I don't know who this boss is to you, so that's why I said some people come at me and they're like, "My boss is not like." But I don't know who this boss is to you. This is just sweet energies. Imagine if you guys weren't, if there was no indifferences between you. Just imagine if you're talking to their soul right now. They're trying to be nice. They think you're beautiful and they think you're nice. But like I said, I feel like there's a deal breaker about it, and that's absolutely fine. Give yourself much more credit. Maybe they put you down. Okay, a stranger, maybe they do it accidentally. A stranger than strange preponderance to ponder. Those in great relationships aren't always, okay, hold on. Those in great relationships aren't always, well, yeah, I don't know. Hold on. I'm having difficulties with this card right now, and I'm very hot. Okay. Let's try again. A stranger than strange, preponderance to ponder. Those in great relationships aren't always those who are good at relationships. My goodness. And those in challenging relationships aren't always those who are bad at relationships. Oh, see, wow. Even though I used preponderance ineptly, this one is really good. Please ponder the universe. That's what it makes me think of. They pick on you. And they pick on you because they like you. That's their way of bringing love into the situation. So I want to say them picking on you, I want to say they might not do it very nicely. They might do it really bad. They might be terrible because you're spiritual. You might be very sensitive. And this person might be like literally like instead of telling you like it's making me think of like okay, like if someone has a strange movement with their mouth when they talk, like they do like a certain type of or they, like say when they read they got their lip hanging, right? It's something that they do. This person, this boss would say, "Hey, your lip's hanging," and they would like maybe flick your lip, and it would like instead of saying that they think it's cute or something like this, they would say they would like I would say use it as a way to like hurt your feelings. And you're like, kind of like, well, why are you talking about my lip? And it's like they go about it in a way where you don't even realize they like you. You literally think they're criticizing you. You feel this person criticizes you. And I'm telling you, the things that they're criticizing you on are the things that they like about you. It's like some type of projection. That's confusing, but literally. Okay. This card is one of the most confusing cards. That's what I'm saying. This relationship, this person, they don't understand. This person's got most likely a personality disorder. They don't understand people at all. And they just literally, they're just throwing love at you any way they can and they suck at it. And it's, I said, it's offensive even. Yeah, destiny in reverse. Like this isn't someone it's making me think maybe they're good looking, things like this, or you know what I mean, maybe they have invited you out once or something like this. Gnosis, I feel like like I said, I feel like you've kind of always kind of stayed away. Maybe you're not someone that crosses a line with bosses, and I don't blame you. Okay, we have Seven of Cups. You know what I mean? This person might have a lot of options. This boss might be very good looking, and you're kind of just like, I want to say, if you're the natural beauty, I feel like you're not really out there in spirituality and practicality. I feel like you apply that to your appearance too. Like you're probably like wearing natural things. Like I said, you might have like some little necklaces with some stones or something, and you don't wear makeup, things like this. It's like you're not really out there trying to date things. So it's like you're probably not even looking at them like this. And as I said, they're trying to keep all that together. I want to say maybe some of you have picked up on it though with gnosis. You know what I mean? Yeah, destiny, and give yourself much more credit. That's what I'm saying. Don't let this person tease you like that and make you feel bad about don't let this person ever try to make you feel insecure. I feel like they're trying to make you feel insecure. That way they can somehow pounce on you, because we got the enemy in reverse. So it's like, I feel like they're fake. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this boss is, I want to say, a narcissist. And they're like, I want to say, you're maybe very empathetic. And I feel like they're trying to lock you up in their claws, okay? There's someone that'll stab you in the back. I feel like you know this. The child, maybe you know someone like this since you were younger, or maybe this is a friend of yours since you were younger, and you just are like, you're like, I know about all this. I don't know, and you just keep them in your life still, hoping maybe one day, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you thought they were your friend. They're definitely not your friend. They're a backstabber, and I feel like it could take 16 years, but this person's gonna backstab you one day, even if they're your boss. As I said, you've been working there a while. This boss might backstab you one day. They're extremely immature, and I want to say they do not like your maturity. They don't like your. I want to say they don't. At the end of the day, that's why I said they're like the panther towards you. They're very jealous of you. All right. Let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. So that's what I'm saying. This boss might actually like be a touchy type person. With the sustainer card, that's what I'm saying. They might be someone that like comes and puts their hand on your shoulder, you know, or you know what I mean? They might be a boss like that, or they might do that one day. And I'm telling you, that might be like a cross the line moment. Like you might go like that to them. You know what I mean? You might quit. I'm saying like, I don't know. Not sure. Let go. Yeah, you definitely have to quit that job. Something about 16 years in, I don't know. Heart sees compassion, tread a little more tenderly. So I feel like that's you. With the child card, I feel like you can see that this person's got some inner child issues. That's why I said all narcissists, they all got some deep, deep, deep busted inner child issues and they're like broken beyond repair. They won't take time to fix them. They're lazy. They don't care to fix them. As I said, they're broken and they can't be repaired. All right. There's narcissistic people like with tendencies and they repair themselves, you know what I mean? But there's some people that are just broken. All right. And I feel like this person's got inner child issues. Straight up. Your boss has got some inner child issues and they don't know what the hell they're doing. with other people. They don't know how to talk to other people. They don't know how to treat other people. So it's like they might have days where they're super duper nice to everyone and everyone's loving them. But it's like they have no idea how they're pulling it off because they got some inner child issues. And I feel like you recognize that with that Gnosis card. I feel like you know this and you're compassionate towards them and you're very tender with them, you know? I feel like you're a very beautiful soul. You're a very good person. If you could recognize and do this. I feel like and you maybe sat there through this whole job and dealt with that. Okay. Triple spiral. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you definitely took it all in as a learning experience. I want to say, it's kind of like if you were if you know what I mean, like maybe your boss was someone that had to train you. You know what I mean? Like this makes me think of Training Day. Not the, oh my God, like the movie Training Day. Not literally. I mean, maybe. Holy shit, if you had to do Training Day. Okay, I'm sorry if your boss made you do Training Day. That's like that Wayne Brady video clip from the Dave Chappelle, and he's like, he takes Dave out and he gets him all fucked up, and he goes on some crazy drive with him. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Like this boss is a little nutty. Okay, I want to say they got some type of personality disorder. End of discussion, and they have to be managing it. And if they're not someone that manages it, oh man, you know what I mean? So if they're working and they manage it, we got the Sustainer card. They might be someone that knows they got an illness and they manage it. But let me tell you, management is management. It's not treatment. They need treatment. So if they ever don't take their medicines, things like this, or if there's someone who doesn't want to believe that they're sick mentally with a disorder like that, then they're definitely going to be one hell of a crazy person to deal with. Okay, triple spiral. That's what I'm saying. Spiraling out, a disaster. Okay, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Okay, then I got the buffalo. This is how they see you. The buffalo. It's more of those colors. They definitely got a love-hate relationship with you. They love to hate you. They love to hate you. All right. This is like literally a frenemy. Like they're nice to you in person. They might even be nasty to you in person. This person's literally a flake, but you're not. I feel like you're like they might even try to get you fired at times. Maybe like this is the type of person that if you got a promotion, they're like not this. I'm saying your boss is the type of person that because this is you and your boss is this is the person that can get the promotions and things like this. I want to say with hard work and great work ethic and values and things like this because look, they got lightning bolts in the back. So it's like, like that's also great ideas and knowing when to take off, like, knowing when to take heed, like knowing when to work. And I mean, being good at your job, gnosis, having a natural knowing at your job, like you're just a natural at this job. And this boss is the type that I want to say would be happy they'd say, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. You're promoted. How great you got promoted," and they'd be jealous. They would start thinking, oh no, they might take my job now, they might come from my job, like if they're ahead of you or equals with you, some type of, or maybe they're a past boss and now you are out promoted them, something like this. They're definitely jealous that you have this energy with you. They wish they had this energy at work. The buffalo is just like that natural grounded energy of being able to just know exactly like when it's go time, what to do, when to do it, how to do it. You just like it's butter. I want to say like easy like butter, right? So that's why I said that like you make this person jealous that you like that. I feel like they think that you like cheat somehow. You're some type of cheater, And I feel like no, you don't cheat at all with the buffalo card, not at all. The Queen of Swords, and it was in reverse, so that's why I said this always makes me think of you. Like this is you, the viewer. This is how this person makes you feel. Yeah, I feel like you've done maybe come full circle. Maybe this is something that unfolded before your eyes. Like I said, I feel like you've been there for a long time. Yeah, and yeah, one day I feel like you're gonna like this is basically this boss is I want to say teaching you how to positive side. This boss is teaching you how to stand up for yourself properly. Properly, you're someone I feel like that can stand up for yourself easily, but you probably likely hear lightning and run away. You're like, fuck that, I ain't dealing with that. Like you get the fuck out of there. Okay, but this person's trying to teach you how to go from running when you see lightning to basically standing still, learning how to handle it, and then taking control and handling it. So it's like this buffalo, at the end of the day, they run when the lightning strikes, but they know where they're running. They know exactly where they're running. They're not just aimlessly running off a cliff. They like hear the thunder and then they contemplate what they want to do, and then they make their safe, you know, they take off safely, knowing exactly where to go, crossing water and all sorts of things. And it's like with a guidance, like it's a natural gift of just knowing, like a natural survival tool, So it's like you just naturally were gifted at this job, and I feel like you did better than them. And you still do, and you outshine the hell out of them. We have the star card. As I said, you might have known this person for a while. They might be the reason you even work at the company. And they're literally worried you might take their job because you're outshining them. Okay, something like this. And I feel like you hold back at work because of this, because maybe you know this. And if you don't know this is probably why you naturally hold back. And with the Buffalo card, you're just not someone who's really out there trying to trailblaze. Maybe not with this career. Might not be a career of yours. This is just where you work and it's natural for you, So you're just doing you. And this person's not happy about it. They're very jealous about it. They wish that they could do that. And it's like you're a star, like you're literally a star to be born. A star is the sun is a star. So this person, well, I would say they shine bright. They're real loud. They're elaborate. I feel like but at the end of the day, you're the star. You're definitely what emanates the light. So it's like you are. I want to say this, like like a star to be born. Like you're definitely naturally talented at this job. Okay. And you shouldn't change. If this person's making you feel like if this boss has made you maybe almost feel like quitting, I want to say don't, They're teaching you how to stand up for yourself. So once you stand up for yourself, you might end up doing it at this job, But I want to say maybe they'll end up, I want to say they wreck themselves. Okay, they end up wrecking themselves and getting themselves fired, and maybe you get a promotion. Maybe you end up at their job. Makes it awkward if you're friends with that person. But at the end of the day, if you didn't do anything and you just, I want to say, behaved like the buffalo the whole time, this person, this boss of yours, can sit there and go back and forth between their emotions all day. You didn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? Karmically, karma matters the most. So if you haven't been building up bad karma and things like this, you've been handling everything very mature and respectful and the proper way, the best way you could for certain things, then I want to say luck is on your side. Okay. Look at the bigger picture. I want to say you definitely, I want to say, I don't know, it's given you something. The sustainer, it's then turned you into the sustainer. Definitely. You're one hell of a sustainer. All right. So they definitely think you're a sustainer. At the end of the day, all those great things, they think about you and they just wish they had them. So that's what makes them jealous. Is they're not jealous that you necessarily have them. They're just jealous that they don't have them too. So it's kind of like immature as hell. So either way, your boss has definitely got some maturity issues and some inner child issues. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that brought you some insight, clarity, and understanding. And that was actually very fun. Okay, it was very fluid. Okay, I haven't worked in 16 years. Okay, this is like the most work I haven't worked in a long time. So it's like I didn't know. I haven't had a boss in a long time. That's what it is. I've worked plenty. I just haven't had a boss. I've always worked for myself lately. So, anyways, yeah, thank you, Gower Satin and Music. I liked that one. So next is Sarah Java, and it's a future meeting with your person. I'm not sure I'm going to title that, but that's an imagination station. So we're going to try to time travel into the future, and we're going to see when you meet this person. So this could be a stranger. I don't know if the angle is strangers or not. Like a future meeting with we can do some, like I said, future uh, imagination tarot. So even if you're someone who doesn't have a person, this could be a future person. Okay. And then after that is Desiree. Okay. And Desiree wants to know, why do they ghost/ignore your texts? Okay. So yeah, that's what it is. Why are they ghosting/ignoring your texts? All right, so that's what's coming next. And there's quite a few that I'm working on. So if you have one, fear not, it's coming. Okay, I'll get you your request out there soon, within 2 to 3 days. It takes about 2 to 3 days to get a request out there. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed and you have a great night. And I'll probably be doing another video tonight because I didn't get to make a video earlier today. I went to the store and bought a fan instead, and it's only 9. And I took a huge nap, so I'm well rested. Okay, bye.